We are back, and we got a special guest tonight.
Especially after a long time of being, I feel like we haven't been on the set in a while. Last time you saw us was in Texas.
Yeah.
But we're here,
like
episode 28.
ago.
Yeah, we're back. Episode 28, like he said, special guest. But first, before we talk about that, we got to talk to you about our friends at Proud 90. Go ahead.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah, you're the Proud 90 guy.
Oh, my gosh. Do we have a read?
Oh, God. You take it away. Take it away.
Go ahead, Brady. I
He's the
wasn't
18
ready.
birdies guy. You're the Proud 90 guy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, they got us out to Texas. I feel like Proud 90 kind of like got us into where we were even trying to go. Like their products are what we like. They're what we want to see more of on the course. And honestly, we're pretty thankful they've been here supporting us this whole time. And honestly,
It's really one of the first brands to
they
jump
jumped
on board with us.
Yeah. And what they've been supporting us, we've been supporting them, trying to shout them out as much as possible. They have, their shirts are they're loud, they're comfy, they're the talk of the course when we wear them out there, honestly.
Compliments all the time,
Yeah.
every time. In
Especially
Texas,
in
people
the-
are telling us.
Like gas stations or the pro shop.
Oh, yeah.
Like, where did you get that shirt?
I had a guy the guy at Callaway that, not the last time we played, the time before that, he gave me a discount. He said, because I like your shirt, I'm going to give you a discount. I was like, okay, I'll take it. And I was wearing the Proud 90. But, yeah, they got so many different styles. We love them. He's got on the quarter zip.
Yep.
Me and Zach got on some of the polos. You'll love them. And you can use the code BSG. It's right here, 15 for 15% off. And this wasn't in the notes, but while we're talking about clothing, you can use that same code for Primo.
I actually did
Oh,
add
did
it in
you?
the notes, yeah. But
My boy's got the joggers on
I got
right
them on
now.
right now.
The navy joggers. I had the navy and the black. You have the navy. Just
Navy. I'm getting more.
I got slate, black, and
You almost got maroon.
stealth. It's
You
like
would've
stealth.
You would look like fine
No,
wine. in
Joni
the
said it
maroon.
was hard to match with stuff. It was that wine.
Yeah, but you could just wear it once. When you find the shirt that matches, wear the outfit like once a month. You would have looked fine wine.
Maybe like Mitch when he wore that same
every
bomb
time.
pop shirt every single time.
But you can go to Primo. We're excited about that because we love wearing their stuff. So to be able to have a code, and it's the same code, BSG15.
They have shorts. Pretty good looking selection of hats and other accessories.
And do they get 15% off or is it 20?
15.
I think it's
I could have.
15.
I thought already. I'm sorry. I tried to give you an extra 5%. Primo BSG15.
Yeah, I think it's 15.
Maybe 20. Go try it. Find out. Check out BSG15.
I think it's been going on for a little over a week. Well, ever since we got back from Texas, we've been doing a little thing on the website. You buy any item off our website, and we're giving away a Bushnell.
Let me grab that thing. We're about to give it away.
Do the 18 birdies first because I'm going to go live on our IG for the giveaway.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
And I need my computer for the giveaway.
We got the wingman
Or
right
you can
here.
do it. You can do it.
We're about to do the live giveaway for it. But before we do that, the 18 Birdies BSG Fall Virtual Open, our first one, is now officially over since it's November 1st. And the winners for the 18 Birdies virtual giveaway, first one, Bradley Dunson.
Way to go, Bradley. He's a local law enforcement
Yep.
here in our city. Thanks for your service.
I think this is his buddy, Zachary Tyler. I saw they were mutual friends.
No. Zach Tyler is. I went to college with Zach Tyler.
Okay, so you know him.
Yep.
Okay. Bailey Pearson.
Oh yeah, Big Bailey, aka what do we call him? Kyle Berkshire. Yeah.
And my guys, Jared Adams and Blake Oliver.
Oh yeah. So
Whole team supporting.
so we're gonna give them some prizes from over there, right? The 18 birdie stuff.
Yep. We'll have to pick something out.
Sorry, I'm letting the Instagram followers jumping on, letting them know what we're doing here.
No, you're good. You're good. We're live.
Yeah. So thank y'all for playing around. We're gonna try to do those once every other month, correct?
Yes. I think we had a little issue with the 18 birdies. The tournament thing kind of got a little right towards the end. I don't know what was going on, but I got kicked out of looking at the leaderboard and everything. And
His score was too high.
and
Too
His score was
high.
too high, so they cut him out.
Kicked him out.
everybody that entered though and did the score is probably getting a prize pretty much.
Yeah. So we're gonna send y'all some stuff. What do we need? How do we need to get their address? Just DM us.
Just DM us on Instagram.
Okay, that's what we need. Just DM us on Instagram your address where you want this bad boy sent to. We promise we will not let Mitchell look up your house and show up there.
We will not.
We
He
will
not.
mail it. It'll be mailed, certified, not certified, but USPS mail.
Or I might drop it by.
Yeah, or Zach made you
Yeah.
drop it off. Y'all get to meet a BSG boy. He can sign it for it.
Live.
line.
I might get Joni to come too.
Oh yeah.
Is Joni on there? She's watching.
No, you know she ain't watching our thing.
Joni.
I misspelled Bush now. I put Bush Bell.
Bush Bell.
So
Bluebell. Bluebell.
Whenever you're ready for that, we can go ahead and give that one away. Do you want me to go over what the? I don't know. We should do that more often.
what's that?
Doing the little giveaways like that, because I mean, this thing's a big prize.
Okay, so let's jump into it from the podcast. If you're not live, you'll see it next week. But we have a Bushnell Wingman, right?
Yep.
Speaker. It attaches to the cart. Bluetooth, gives you distances and whatnot. Mitchell used to have one of these. But, like anything, Mitchell goes through stuff for a month and gets rid of it. So Mitchell no longer. This is brand new. It's still got.
Still taped.
Where's that tape at so I can prove it?
top.
Oh, at the top.
Has not been opened.
Still got the tape on it. So we got 6 people entered. Are you ready?
6 people.
You wanna turn
Are
the
we going
screen-
to name them?
Yeah, let's name them out.
So
let's
we
name
got
them out.
Lane Hodges,
Lane Hodges,
Avery. You didn't put last names on here.
Avery Alderman,
Daniel
Street.
Scott Porter, AJ Williams, and Gerardo.
Gerardo. He's watching loud. He's Gerardo. Mancia. He's
Okay, well, here we go. We're going to spin live. See who wins.
okay. Let's go.
Everybody's
Let's go.
name.
Let's see who wins the Bushnell. Please don't be G. Anybody but G. G is Gerardo. Get off! Get off of him! Get off of him! Get off of him! Get her off!
Lane!
Was it Lane? It'll pop up. Lane won. Sorry,
Lane,
G. Sorry,
you are
G.
the lucky winner.
G's about to comment right now. He's gonna be so mad.
Oh man.
My boy, he's the one that's look. He said, "Come on." He's the one that's coming down that we're gonna play in a few weeks, hopefully
Okay.
Thanksgiving week. So Lane, my boy, you're not on here live, but you won the Bushnell Wingman. Lane is also a cameraman. Lane, he helps us out
Cameraman Lane.
sometimes. So
Yep.
That'll be an easy delivery.
easy delivery. So thanks for watching. G, you a sucker. See you next time. But back to the podcast. So the way, if you didn't know, we're gonna have more of these. All we wanted you to do, or asked you to do, is go to.
We got to hook up at Uline.
Hey, keep that quiet.
Yeah, we can do that. You go to be.still.com. You go on our store and just buy an item, and it enters you into this. Maybe we can get it. How often does our plug get these?
I'll try to do one. I might can do it once a month.
Once a month would be huge.
I'm talking to my connections at Mando
Okay.
for our Uline orders too.
Oh, to try to get
We're
them?
going to figure out what we can get.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to try to get some of these, maybe once a month, give them away. So go to be.still.com and get you an item. Help support us. Shirts are on sale right now, and hats are on sale. Black, blue, all on sale.
You said shirts too.
Yeah, T-shirts are on sale. There's only a few sizes left of each size.
Yep.
But go ahead.
If it's on the website, it's in stock.
It's in stock.
Bailey told me to go ahead and get a shirt while they're on sale.
You better get it. You better get it now.
Full price for
I'm waiting on that.
BSG members.
I'm waiting on that order to come through.
All right, guys. Today's guest is someone who is changing the way of club fitting and club building for the weekend golfers like us, and also supporting those with higher skill levels. We're joined today by Mr. Brandon Mason, aka B Mason. He owns and operates 3BM Golf Studio in Birmingham, where he has a ton of equipment to find the right club for you. He literally has the top tech in his shop, like the GC Quad and the Quintic ball roll system for the putter fittings. And we're going to talk to him today and find out what we need to improve our bag the most. And with all that being said, welcome to the show, Brandon.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That's an amazing intro right there.
I don't know what layout you have, but can we jump into the putting
Yes,
thing?
go ahead.
You just came from a putting lesson. Zach here had a putting lesson. Fitting. Was it a
Fitting.
fitting or a lesson you just did?
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, whenever somebody come do a putter lesson, it's almost like a lesson. I mean, a putter fitting. It's
Okay.
like a lesson.
It was more or less
than
than the fitting. We didn't end up changing anything.
Oh.
We just de-lofted the face of the putter, and that was about it.
So here's what I want to know about putting. I know fittings are important. How important is actual putting fitting? I feel like my kid can come in here on my little putting mat right behind me and start putting and make 3 in a row. So how important is it to actually get fitted for the right putter?
Oh yeah, 100% important. The putter is the only club we use on every single hole, but yet nobody goes to get fit for it. We want to go get fit for the new TaylorMade and the new whatever Titleist, but we never go get fitted for a putter, and we use it on every single hole. And most people 3-putt or 4-putt on every single hole. So I hear a lot of people talk. I've never thought I'd be the short game guru. I don't even claim to be the short game guru, but I got good eyes, and when you take my eyes along with this technology, it lines up for a beautiful situation. And yeah, so I feel like everybody deserves to go get a putter fitting. It's just don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
Shoot, I feel like I just wasted money buying that new putter and not getting fitted now.
I know I bought mine too.
And then you went and got you got
I
fitted
know
after?
I got fitted before.
Oh,
And then Mizuno dropped the new blue blade.
and you forgot everything at the fitting.
I forgot everything. I was like, let me get this. I love it.
Yeah, I mean one of the most important things is that I start every putter fitting off basically the same way. Can you aim it? And it's a lot that go into being able to aim that putter. The majority of it is the neck on it, the neck, the hosel, the offset, everything in that area, that world determines how we're gonna aim that thing. We all got different eyes. We see stuff differently, and some people like more offset than others, and some people like no offset. It just all depends. Some people like a little toe hang. Some people like no toe hang. It's like this putter is I before I got involved with Quintic, I knew a lot about putting and like putter fitting, but I never knew to the extent how important and how deep you could truly go down the rabbit hole if you wanted to.
We need a BSG team putter fitting.
Oh, yeah, we need to go down. So what's the odds, like if we show up with our putters that we have in our bag, what's the odds of them actually being the correct putter for us if we came and got fitted?
It's 8 out of 10. What I'm seeing the most, and I just got a sheer amount of reps. What I'm seeing the most is 8 out of 10 times most people got the wrong putter. Just right off the bat.
That putter costs too much, Brandon, for me to hear that.
Well, I got people, and the crazy part about it, I got people who, you know, they got, $500 putters or whatever the case may be. And I literally, the beautiful part that I like about all this is like, I'm very like, transparent and upfront. Like even when I opened this place, my slogan was like, we build them custom so you can trust them. But I kind of moved. I still build them custom so you can trust them. But I kind of moved out of that. I changed it to truth, discovery, and education because everybody coming here, I'm telling the truth. They're gonna discover a lot of things about the equipment, and they just gonna leave educated, more knowledgeable about golf equipment in general, which will help you make better decisions, which will ultimately help you play better golf. I wanted my new shirt to be in. I got a new shirt that I'm making called "Don't Play Trash Golf." Can't wait.
Oh, need it.
I'm getting
Need
that.
I'm gonna make that one. But the pudding is a lot of reason a lot of people play trash golf. You'll be amazed. The first thing I do is say, okay, I put a laser on there. I say aim. I got a 10-foot putt set up in here. I say I got a little chart. It get kind of technical in here sometimes, but I got a little chart. I say aim at the zero. They aim it. A lot of times I can already see just how they aim and that they're not aimed in the correct place. And I was like, are you sure that's where you aiming? You aiming at zero? They like, oh yeah, aiming at zero. Put the laser on it, 3 degrees, 5 degrees, 6 degrees to the right, 10 degrees to the right or left. Pick one. It'd be all over the place. But I can take that, and when I see how far they are left or right, I can immediately get them another putter with a different kind of offset on it. Now I say, aim that. They'll aim it straight at the zero. So right off the bat, that offset determine how we're gonna aim, if we're gonna aim it correctly or not.
We need that video. All of us going to
Yeah.
get fitted and seeing whose putter is best for them and who all needs a new putter. We may all buy new putters that day. Who knows?
I don't know. So one thing when I came, I had approval from the wife to buy a new putter. I was like, I want this. I wanted that BGT stability carbon fiber shaft with the blue Mizuno, and you talked me out of it. We just adjusted mine. I was like, well, dang, I was ready. I wanted a new one so bad.
Well, one thing about me, like I don't even sell putters. Like I don't have putters in here for sale. I like educate you, and like, some people, they just need guidance around buying it in general. So I'll go source the putter, but the only putter that I carry in here is the make feel, and I play with that, and I like it because it gives me full adjustability over any putter. It's like taking driver technology and moving it into a putter. But what I noticed about that putter, even though don't kill me, Makefield, but even though I love those guys over at Makefield, and I personally play the putter, the offset just don't work for everybody. And my number one thing is that if you can't aim it, you can't putt with it. Now I have had a guy train himself to putt with it. Like he like I like the way this thing rolls so much that I am going to tell myself that this is square, and he trained himself to actually go putt with it, and he putts pretty good with it too. So
You want me to jump into what I had?
and
Yeah, yeah.
and then I was gonna say I can expound on that technology too, because it's worth talking about the fact that like some people might miss it a little bit on the high side or a little bit on the low side. I can stack weight in the heel or the toe to affect
Oh,
how that
yeah.
face stays open or closed. So it's a beautiful thing.
Casey's always low side. They call him amateur
You are
low
so
side.
dumb. You are so dumb.
You gotta miss it on the pro side, not the low side.
Trust me, I do. I put myself in the out of four of us. I put myself in the top two with putting in our group.
I'm glad I know.
I'm not gonna say who the other. I'm not gonna say who the other one is. But I put myself in the top two.
Somebody dragging up the rear, man. Who's dragging
Right.
up?
We know he ain't here tonight. We know.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
So, Brandon, we know I did a little investigation on your website. You were a UAB graduate, and then you moved out to California. And then I want to know what your path back to Alabama was like from the career you had out there.
Oh yeah, it's a crazy path.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, this story could be super long, but I got it down to telling it within like 3 to 4 minutes. So basically, this what happened. I didn't come up playing golf at all. The golf wasn't even on my radar. Literally was not on my radar. I played football and basketball in high school. Then I went to college. I went to UAB. I got a degree in broadcasting and film. That's why my mic sounds so good, because I know what you did. But I got a degree in broadcasting and film. I went on to work for CBS and Warner Brothers. Left here, moved out to California, started working for a boutique production company. We produced all kind of stuff. I got pictures with me and Emmett Smith, me and Steph Curry. I produced a ton of commercials out there. I got a master's of directing motion picture. Uh, and when I was out there, I decided to write a golf movie. It's like 15 years ago. I decided to write a golf movie, but I realized I didn't know anything about golf. So I just did like everybody else do. Everybody watching the podcast didn't know anything. Went out, bought some golf clubs, and was like, all right. But my role was different. Like I was trying to do research. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go out here and see what golf about. So my movie can actually be real and authentic. So I gotta do the Meisner. I gotta go be a part of the culture. So I go out to your Munich course, and I was out there, and I was like, this ain't how I really saw this is not how I really pictured my film. So I was like, it's more kind of like tournament based. I need to get in some tournaments. So I lied about my handicap, went and played in the amateur tournament, shot a 140, came in dead last. I mean, I think the closest score to mine was like an 89. Them boys was out there shooting. I didn't know what I had got myself into. I got discovered. I became kind of like a little joke or whatever, and I met somebody out there who took me under their wings, taught me how to start playing golf. We became friends. I went on later to meet my coach, who really taught me how to play golf, named Glenn Jarvis, out there in California. Glenn, if you're watching, I'm always shouting you out because I wouldn't know how to play golf without you. But he taught me how to play golf. But I taught myself how to be a golf club. So in the midst of all that, I played in some amateur tournaments and won a couple of amateur tournaments. And I taught myself how to be a golf club just by reading thick books, like the size of an encyclopedia. I was reading the Monopolies, Dana Craft. Like I got some old books that you probably won't even find, but I just self-taught. And then later on down the line, I went and got some certifications and stuff, but 100% self-taught. I've always been very visual. I can read stuff, pick it up real quick. And somewhere down the line, got good at building clubs and decided I didn't want to make commercials no more. I wanted my kids to be back at home with their grandparents, so moved back to Alabama and saved up all my money and opened up a golf shop. And now we're here, and I'm making people play less trash golf.
That's what I need in my life.
We need it.
I like that slogan a lot. I need that T-shirt.
Let us know when the shirts come in.
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah,
get
they
us some.
come. Oh, they coming. Don't play trash golf. Yeah, I didn't want to do packages. I didn't even want to coach, to be honest with y'all. I just wanted to build golf clubs and do fittings. But I came into a market that kind of like needed instruction, because I don't consider myself to be a super duper instructor. Now I do consider myself. I can teach you how to putt. If I can't do nothing else, you'll walk out of here putting good. But as far as like when it comes to instruction, I'm good. I can relay good information very well, but that was never on the table for me. But the market was like, hey, no, we need quality instruction that's affordable. Help us. And I just kind of fell into the instruction side of it. And I'm proud of that, man. I got a player who I built the arm lock putter for him. Like he came in here, he like, look, nobody else can build me an arm lock putter. I want one. I need you to build it. I hate arm lock. I think it's a band-aid for somebody who can't control their arms and hands. And but he was like, I need it. I need you to build it. I said, okay, I'm gonna build it. If you get good numbers on this quintic, then we good. You can tell people I built it. But if you get trash numbers on this quintic, just say you went and found it or whatever. So I built it. We made some adjustments to it. It was my second arm lock putter that I had built in life, and went out and shot a 63 in an NCAA tournament. I was like, yeah, I built that putter. I built that arm.
Put my name
I
on
built
it.
that arm lock. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man.
So yeah, so I mean, I just kind of stumbled upon all this. I'm just to be honest with you, I'm blessed, but I won't lie, I'm very visual. I can look at video and pick up stuff real quick. So I think that's why I picked up the golf swing pretty quick. I looked at enough video where I knew what not to do.
We need you to start
So,
analyzing our videos.
Yeah, when you start sending them in.
hey, send 'em. I can see it real quick. Like people who work with me in person, we'll be out there on the putting green, they'll hit it. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's a degree open. And they like, no, it ain't. And true enough, if you're off to the I'm like, I look at this stuff all day.
Yeah.
Like when it come down to being even a good club builder, club maker, club fitter, I don't even think anybody I don't think anybody roll out of bed and just be a good club fitter, club builder. I think what makes you good at anything you do is the sheer amount of reps. I tell people like I didn't build so many clubs. I'm pretty good at building clubs because I built so many clubs, like or what make you good at putting. I just seen so many people put, and I know the tendencies. I know what you're doing, what you're not supposed to be doing. I know what a good putter should do. Even in the golf swing, I know what you should be doing. So it's the sheer amount of reps. That's all.
I saw on your channel today that you have like kind of like a series where you put either an older head club on a newer
Yeah.
shaft, or either vice versa, a new shaft on an older head club. And I was wondering, do you like those restorations better, or like building like a newer set of clubs or something like that?
Man, I like anything when it comes to building golf clubs. Everything presents a different challenge in a way. Now don't get me wrong, I built a persimmon on a aldyl graphite rip shaft. And when people see that, they be like, "Oh, this is super Frankenstein." And to get the swing weight up on it, I drilled wood in the bottom of the sole pad, and I mean, I drilled holes in the bottom of the sole pad, put lead in it to get the swing weight up, and I put a little bit on the hillside so I get that thing to close, hit them baby draws. But like everybody who I put that club in their hand astonished because most people never hit that persimmon anyway. And when you get that, you think hitting a driver in the middle of the face, one of these 2022 drivers in the middle of the face, feel good. Hit a persimmon in the middle of the face, and you hear that thud sound from that wood. No, you think you got hooked on golf. You never felt or heard a sound like that until you hit that. So I always let people hit it when they come in the studio sometimes.
That would be great.
We need to do that.
Yeah.
We
need a hickory
I've never
round.
even swung a persimmon.
Oh wow. Yeah, you
I've got
gotta get
some that I
wood.
brought. Oh yeah,
We got some up above us here. We'll let you take them to the course.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be an unscored round.
Y'all should go out and play with those. Just go out and play with them around. See who scored the lowest with those things.
Got to. They have a driver and three wood, 2 wood, whatever it is up there. So
A
we need
real
to do
wood.
it. Yeah.
I'm just sheer passionate about this. Like I'm about to cuss. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm doing better, y'all. But I'm just sheer passionate about this stuff, man. Like I never thought I'd get so excited about seeing people like play better golf. Like I don't even work on my own game. People think I be in here. I got a quad. Everybody come in here. Oh man, I'll be in there all day. I'm like, no, you won't. I'm running a business, man. It's
You got
hard as
work
hell.
to do.
Like, yeah, like I don't even practice for real. Like I just be happy to go out there and swing now. And I don't even play 18 holes. I play like seven. I play odd numbers, 7 holes, 3 holes. Like, I go out to the golf course. They be like, "How many you playing today? 3?" I'm like, "No, I'm play 5." So,
You had a.
but I like.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, no, you go ahead. It's all good.
I was about to change the subject. You had a great analogy and explanation of the pivot. That's the one big thing I noticed on your channel. You've talked about that a lot. I watched that video with you and Christian, and I was wondering. I wanted you to give the people that listen to ours like your explanation that you gave your viewers about the pivot in the golf swing.
You got to remind me because I have given so many explanations about the pivot and golf
Whichever one
shafts.
comes to mind.
I mean, it's simple, man. Like, people want to play better golf. They just need to pivot, move your body, like get the right butt cheek that way, move into the left side, and get the left butt cheek to go back the other way, and you're gonna be able to pivot, man. It's like I always tell people, it's like a cork. You take a corkscrew, you put in a wine bottle. If you cork it down, what happens? The cork comes up. So if you pivot correctly, this right side extends up, then you're able to move off to the left side, and you get that other side back around you. I ain't gonna say it's simple, but like once you really start to show people how to pivot, then the golf game will become a lot better. My coach was real big on pivoting. He was like, "Brandon, you too much of an athlete to like not pivot." Like I just used to slide here and slide there, and like he just used to fuss at me all the time about pivoting. And he used to tell me I played shit golf. And one time he wouldn't let me come back to him. My wrist angles used to be messed up. I used to be like this angle. This used to always go like this. You know, the amateur golfer, that wrist fall over like that, whatever. You cup wrist.
Yeah.
You'd have the cup wrist at the top. And he wouldn't even take my money. He was like, "Don't come back until you fix your wrist angles." And he was serious.
That would be so
I feel
demoralizing.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
come
yeah,
back.
it's
I
like-
don't want you.
It's like, "I don't want your money. Don't come back until you fix your wrist angles." I was hurt. I went and worked on my wrist angles for like a month straight. And then he wouldn't even let me back in. He told me to send him a video. I sent him a video. He finally let me come back in. He like, "All right, we can continue working." I'm like, "Dang, Mr. Miyagi, come on, man. Trying to wax on, wax off, man. Let me help me out."
Maddox has us. He went through a good little thing with me about that. He told me that you needed a little help on that.
Well, he said I need a lot of help. My back's stiff, and I don't have but so much twist on it.
That's what he said. We got to get him twisting a little more.
Yeah, no, that's a natural problem.
Yeah, and then if I feel like a lot of people, when they teach the golf swing, they teach everybody the same swing, like everybody got the same body or move the same way. It's like I think we can all agree, and I would hope that we can all agree that there's like 1,000 different ways to swing the golf club. I see people come in here and swing in the backswing to the top, they look crazy. But from transition from the top down to impact, magnifique. And I'm like, "Dang, man. Like, I'm not finna change that, man. That's good. I don't care if you take it all the way outside the line, but long as you get to the top and make it back down to impact, good. Go for it. Cause all we want to do is play better golf. We just don't want to be trash, you know? So
Yeah.
whatever it takes not to be trash, that's what we should do.
Selling shirts right now.
I know. We're gonna be on the pre-order list.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me one size large, set to the side.
Zach, you had this question. I'm gonna ask it for him. He wanted to know how often grips should be replaced on your clubs.
To be honest with you, it depends on how many rounds you play. I can't just put a week. I mean, I can't say like, oh, 3 months, 2 months, whatever. Like, if you're not playing them but once a week out of the whole year, then every 6 months, something like that, you know. But if you playing a lot, then yeah, you should. Is this the one right here? Oh no, that ain't it. I thought this was one that was worn. But if you're playing a lot, man, you could easily change your grip like every 3 months or something like that. Also, too, it's a feel thing. You know what you like to feel.
Yeah.
So if you're gripping them and they just don't feel right no more, it's time to change them.
What's your personal favorite grip? Do you like the old classic Z Pride or?
No, I play the MCC, the MCC with it's got the cord, in it or whatever. But I do like the BC, whatever it is, the one that Tiger used. It's got a technical. I mean, it's got a much different name per golf pride, the BC something. But I like that grip too. But to be honest with you, in the wintertime, I try to go to like some soft grips. I'm finna test out these pure grips and put them on my clubs for the wintertime, just cause when you out there and it's cold and you playing those chords and they start eating to your hands. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, my girl already be talking about my hands already too rough anyway.
Yeah.
She be trying to wipe me down with Vaseline and stuff. Like, get this stuff off me. So I think I'm gonna go to some softer grips, but I like chords. I like to feel. I'm an old school player, man. I like to feel everything. Like I play mirror blade. So like
Ooh,
if I do something stupid, I want to be punished. Like I want the club to be like, no, idiot, you hit me wrong. So then I know not to do it no more.
What brand are you think is at the top of the list now these days? All this new technology. What brand are you loving?
Anything Japanese. I
Uh-oh.
like. I'm
Start.
not, I'm brand agnostic in here, so
Mhm.
I don't really care about anything. To me, it's all about number one, what the player like to look at, and number two, what they perform best in. But when it comes down to it, anything made in Japan is always good in my eyes because they just take so much quality and care and craftsmanship into what they do. So Miura, I like Forged by Endo, so I like that factor. So that of course Epon, so that's Forged by Endo. I like I'll even take the Mizunos. I'll take the Mizunos. So anything in Japan.
What about
That's
putters?
uh I mean, putters, I don't care about putter. I got a dude who come in here with a putter that's so ugly. It's like the paint chipping off of it,
you don't have
and
to.
it just match them. So like when it comes to putters, I don't care.
Mhm.
Like it could be ugly as all get out. Cost $2 from the thrift store. If your eye fit it, you can roll it on a straight line and it's dropping in the cup. That's all that
Do you
matters.
think Scotty Camerons are overrated?
Uh, I mean, Scotty makes some. He makes some good. He makes some good stuff, but it's it's just like anything. Like people, marketing. I worked in marketing for years. Like I made commercials. So marketing is a beautiful beast.
Mhm.
So if anybody throw that up in your face long enough, you'll start to believe that it is what it is.
It's true.
I have taken people out of Scotty just because of like the data says you rode this Odyssey better than this Scotty. But I love my Scotty. I'm like, well, play your Scotty then and miss every putt. Ultimately, whatever I'm just a conduit of the information. You can do ultimately whatever you want to do. And I got people who just be like, no, I like my Scotty. I'm gonna just roll this. And I'm like, okay, cool. I sold my Scotty. I had a custom Scotty that me and Kyle over at the golf garage did. I don't know if y'all follow him on Instagram. He got some good stuff. But we did this custom. It was black and cranberry with gold bullet backs on a Newport 2. Uh, it was beautiful. Sold that thing on eBay for like $550. Just cause I can't put with it. I can't do nothing with it. So bye.
Yeah.
Like I don't hoard. Like, people come in my studio and they be like, man, you don't have a lot of equipment laying out. I'm like, no, no, no. I don't hoard equipment. Like it come in, it go out. Everybody, these are tools, not jewels. Like I don't want to hang nothing on the wall. I want people out there in the sun, in the cold, in the rain, in the wind, enjoying golf how it's supposed to be played. So
All right, I got a few more questions before we wrap it up. I think you had a little bit of these kind of questions at the end of your podcast that I listened to today. So I'm gonna start you off with what three people would you want to be a part of your dream foursome?
Oh,
It's got to be the BSG boys.
Gotta be.
first.
but
BSG boys
we'll
and
give you
Tigers.
we'll give you a
Nah.
pass on that one, so you can tell us who else.
Oh man, no, of course, no, man. This is I ask people this question all the time, but I never thought about it myself.
It was a good question then.
Sam Snead, Tiger. I need two more. Sam Snead.
No, you're the fourth. You just need one more.
Oh, okay. Sam Snead, Tiger. It's somebody. And Henry Varden, because I want to know how the hell he came up with this grip.
I think Tiger has to be in everybody's
Yeah.
like dream foursome just from watching him play.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I mean, Tiger got us into like. I got into golf late, so I can't quite say Tiger got me into golf, but like he is golf. Like you cannot, and me being black, obviously I'm black. Me being black, like, hey man, where the rest of y'all at? You know, Tiger. There you go. You know,
We always
I
talk.
ask people all the time.
I was gonna say we
No, I was
always
gonna
talk
say,
about Tiger, how he can do anything off course, and it doesn't matter once he's
On the course,
On the
yeah.
course, he's him.
Yeah.
He's the guy you want to
yeah.
watch.
That's my guy.
Tiger, he drunk, he driving in the trees. It don't matter. As soon as he get on course, we love you, Tiger.
Yeah.
So, and then I tell people all the time, like, just being honest. How many black club makers you know, club builders you know? I'm like, so it's like it's Tiger and it's me.
That's right. Yeah.
He's
You're right.
the golfer.
Yeah. What's your favorite club in the bag right now?
My 2-iron.
Oh wow.
man.
He's a different man.
Wow.
My 2-iron, and a customer gave it to me too, and like, what's his name? He gonna kill me. God, whatever. When you need to know somebody's name, you can't never
No.
remember it. Anyway,
Do you actually
he gave
use it?
to me. Oh yeah, he gave it to me, and he was like, "Brandon, I can't hit this. You can have it." I was like, "Hold up, this is new. Like this ain't like an old 2-iron. This is new." He was like, "No, you can have it." He walked out the door. As soon as he walked out the door, I started taking that thing apart so quick. I put a new shaft on it, everything. It's the King Force Tech 2-iron.
Oh okay.
I hit that thing 260 on the button every time. Love it. So
Brandon, here's my 2-iron against this wall right here, and my golf bag's over there. If that tells you anything about 2-irons, mine's right there.
oh man.
And we don't see them
Yeah,
that
no,
often
that-
on the course.
No, I don't
Love
think
that
no.
2-iron.
You tried it one
I've
time.
swung it a couple times with success.
I'm surprised you didn't. You don't like it as much. I figured you'd be a 2-iron kind of guy. You're pretty good.
If it had a bigger grip,
Yeah.
I like the jumbo grips.
We'll go get one made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get one made when we come to Birmingham.
Yeah.
We got a schedule.
Come.
So we're wanting to come play Highland Park, and while we're down there,
Yeah.
we need to film a putting with you.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Or you
All
need to
gotta
come
do
jump
is-
on Highland Park with us.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
our,
I'll
be
do
our
that.
fourth, and then we'll go
Yeah,
back.
that's cool.
Okay, that's what
Yeah,
we're playing.
Yeah, I come beat up on y'all. It's all good.
So you're trying to take on the BSG 4-man scramble versus you? That's our series.
Oh
we
yeah,
do.
that's our series.
That's what we do.
Well, yeah, okay. Or can y'all bring y'all 3 and I bring my 2 with me and we
Yeah, we can
battle
do it.
against
Oh
each
yeah.
other?
If you can find us a
we can
course
split.
that lets us film with that many people, we'll do it 100%.
Oh, I'll make some calls.
Okay.
we get it done.
We'll do
Yeah.
we'll do
do it.
4v4. We're down for it.
We'll do whatever you want. Yeah, we just want the content.
Yeah, let's do it. I need one of those hats too. The hat remind me of like. Your hat remind me of like 2 things: when the people on the moon and they stick the
Oh, yeah.
American
Oh,
flag in
yeah.
there, and then the other army thing.
Iwo
where they
Jima?
stick the-
Oh, yeah. We're
I like
very
that.
patriotic over here.
Yeah.
No, we'll get a
I
hat.
need one.
We'll swap some hats for a
There you go.
trash shirt.
I have a T-shirt by then. Don't play trash golf.
Yeah.
Everybody get a don't play trash.
That's
golf.
what
There we
Right.
go.
That's
I'm
all
down.
Well, dang, well, thanks for being on. We're for sure gonna have to get a video where we come to Birmingham and we got to get in the lab
Yeah.
with you. Be
Hey,
down.
that's good. And y'all just keep doing what you're doing, man. I love this. I like this the type of stuff that get people involved with golf, man. Bring down that whole like, stigma over golf, man. Everybody can love golf. It's for everybody. That's one thing about me. I got people in here who never swung a golf club before in their life, all the way to people who like trying to chase the tour. So
Yeah.
like everybody can be a part. We
Well,
can
we-
all find some love in it.
Yeah, we appreciate it, Brandon. We'll excited. We'll get that video planned and I'm just gonna let you know we don't lose. So Get you some ringers.
I don't know if you've seen our series, but that's the opposite of where we've been so
did.
far.
We won't lose
I
that
saw
day.
y'all went to, I saw y'all went to Texas. I've been checking you. I saw you went to Texas or somewhere like that, and all the fist pumping going on. I was like, I'm gonna start throwing some
I tell
daggers
you,
out there.
putters
man.
are hot, Brandon. Putters are hot. You can't barely touch them right now. They're so hot.
Putters in 3 woods.
Yeah, so just be
Uh-oh.
ready for it. Get you some ringers. We're ready.
I ain't gonna let nobody get in y'all way, man. Let me not talk, man, because the golf gods do be punishing people. And I've been on the good list right now. I don't want to get back on that list, so I'm gonna just.
We hope it's
lay
a
to the back
bad day.
right now.
Well, just know that if we start going down, we talk a lot. That's the
That's
only
when
thing.
the chirping comes alive.
We may not know much about you, Brandon, but we're going to chirp like we do.
It's all love over here.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Brandon. Thanks for coming on, and we appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Thank y'all. See y'all
See
soon.
ya.
Thank you. You want to run over some logistics for the next couple of months? With
Yeah. Let's let the people
we
know.
got like the schedule for that YouTube schedule,
Yep.
and then what we've got planned, hopefully, for filming.
Yeah, I feel like we've been MIA on the podcast, so let's update y'all. Big things are happening in the BSG world.
Big time.
So we're back from Texas. Everything was kind of pointing to that. That was our final Road to Texas episode. But now we have the BSG 4-man series. I think it's 2 weeks. We're going 45 minutes up the road to Noonan, Georgia, and we're taking on a 14-year-old
oh, gosh.
man-child.
Yeah.
Because if you can shoot what he can shoot
Dog on the course.
on the course, he was posting a clip. This was several weeks before Texas, but it was him making an eagle on some hole. Oh, God, we're in trouble. But 14-year-old, we're going to his course, and we're going to play him 4v1. And he shot 8 under. There's my business partner's wife. He shot 8 under out there. We've never done that as a 4-man.
No.
No, we usually do
No.
better as 3, so.
And we can't chirp. He's 14 years old.
Yeah, so we have to be friendly.
Very friendly, which we're very family-friendly content anyways, but we can't say anything to him.
Yeah, HR's entitledness.
So we're doing that in a couple weeks. That'll come out. Then we also have, what do we have? Redbeards and Back Nine Bandits.
Yep.
I said it right that time. Coming out. That one's from Texas, Frisco, Texas. Of course,
Oh.
that Tig plays a lot. We'll be doing that.
Good match, too, all the way through.
Yeah, so far they've all been, well, there's been 2, but they've both been really good matches.
Down to the last hole.
Yeah, if you haven't watched the first one, go check it out because it came down to 18. The audio clipped out, but something along the words of Zach saying, I'm going to try to draw it over this tree, and he draws it over the tree.
Yeah.
Said I'm going high, nasty draw.
And then there was some shots made, some putts made. But leading up to that, it was intense, I think. For it to come down to 18.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't want to condone that from myself no more.
Which one?
The one I kicked your putt.
Oh,
the ball,
yeah.
After I sank that long dagger.
And just destroyed the green, but we won't get into that. We had our first from somebody in the BSG say, I concede. First ever.
Who was it?
It didn't. Good thing the audio got clipped out, honestly.
First ever. But it came down to 18. Great match. This one's going to be a great match as well. What else is there?
I've got I had a good idea, Zach. I told Casey a while ago
yeah.
for the next Redbeard and Bandits video. You know how a lot of times we get up there and either me or Casey, since we usually hit first, we're just trying to get one out in the fairway and let you and Mitch hit one long. And instead of doing that and trying to play a little more strategy into it, I was thinking if for every lost ball, it adds a stroke.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
God.
you're actually like thinking
so
about
even the teammate counts.
Yeah.
yes.
So if he hits a great drive and you're like, I'm going to swing out of my shoes, but
Y'all
you
gonna
swing
shoot
out of your shoes.
200.
No, I'm going to tell my teammate to hit pitching wedge off the tee.
I think that'll make it a little more
Yeah,
interesting,
absolutely.
more strategic.
So it's a stroke.
I just sold the driver yesterday, so I'm good.
Never missing another fairway.
Never
again.
missing another.
And we got that idea from we love No Laying Up. We love watching their stuff, their videos. Me and Brady are actually talking about trying to figure out how to do some videos, their style, where we get the history of the course. And I would love to go to Roanoke when she's not working.
I gotta find the right person to talk to up there.
Yeah, to
I think
interview.
I
We
can.
need
I
a
think I
couple.
know.
I think if we interviewed a couple of your dad's buddies too, they would have good stories about Roanoke.
The guy that pushed y'all's cart or came down there and fixed
Oh,
y'all's
yeah.
cart, that's the guy we need to talk to because he knows more about the course than anybody.
So we want to start highlighting some of the courses. I have no clue who would know the history of Point University course. Really.
I can't even
I
find
mean, the
who-
worst part is if we would have started this like 3 years ago, Jack would have known it all.
Oh, yeah, we could have
'Cause he
asked
was a
him.
member at Riverside.
Yep.
2 hole-in-ones at Roanoke,
Oh yeah,
He knows it all.
but rip.
Oh yeah,
R.I.P.
We love Jack.
I can't even find the course designer for Riverside. I think it opened in like the early 50s, but like
Nobody knows.
nothing about the course designer.
The only course designer I know for Pug C is Brady Edmondson on PGA 2K23. Go play it.
And the field.
And the fields. Luckily, if we do the fields, Ashley and his dad, we can have both of them on.
Yeah.
Like the interview.
Oh, yeah, that's a possible
Yeah.
come up.
So we're gonna love to we're gonna start a series on that where we just go out there, play the course, not necessarily filming every shot, but
Just be like a highlight.
yeah, us playing the course mixed in with interviews of the history of the course.
Drone footage.
Yep, be a lot of fun.
Lots of drone footage.
Yep.
Ton of it for the drone man right here.
That's me. I'm a certified pilot with the FAA, registered,
He sends it up. He gets the footage. He brings it down. Easy
Safely.
work.
Safely.
safe.
No crashes.
No turbulence like Delta on that last 30 minutes.
I
coming
almost
into
threw up.
Atlanta.
Almost threw up.
I told Joni, I said, I had a headache the rest of the night. I was
I
like,
did too.
I got home. I was like, my head is pounding. She said, why? I said, the last 30 minutes of that flight, the plane felt like it dropped out of the sky a couple times. I said,
yeah.
I said, I don't get plane sick like that. And
But I'm
boy,
so
it
ready
got
for
my
the
head.
next trip. I'm ready for the next one.
Myrtle Beach.
Well, me and Zach are planning some day trips to Pinehurst. We have
Yeah.
the Amexes ready. We're
Ready.
We're planning some trips. Go play
Yeah.
the Cradle.
Let me know like 2 months ahead. I can
We
get in
got you.
there.
We ready. January 1st, we're there.
We flying out. See ya.
After Redbeards and the Back Nine Bandit episode, PXG fitting video.
Yep, that video's got to come out.
Yep.
They fit my boy right here to a almost $700 driver.
He was
Did
ready.
I did not take it home.
And the forward for Mitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think he
Instead of-
liked that a lot, and it was only like $250 for his
Yeah,
phone.
He was
just couldn't
hitting
pull
it
the trigger.
so good.
it was
But you know what they
interesting.
say? Scared money don't make money.
Don't make it.
Mm.
Speaking of Eric, would be a good guy to have on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's
I actually
Eric AARIK.
I almost messaged you about getting in touch with him.
Because he said he fitted for before PXG 20 something years or
Yeah, worked on tour too.
yeah, on tour. So he
think
has
he
some
said
great
TaylorMade.
stories.
He's a
Say-
big fan too. I see him liking our
Oh yeah,
stuff.
we would definitely have to upgrade the Zoom to more than 40 minutes because I feel like he could tell some stories.
Yeah.
He's a very straight to the point guy.
Yeah, I like him. So
Yeah.
Eric, I'm gonna clip this. Eric, we need you on the podcast.
After that, the BSG versus the 14-year-old should be coming out.
I'm nervous.
Scared.
Yeah.
So we'll get through that, and then that I don't know to the end of the year.
Well,
that
we got this confirmed. We have to schedule it, but BSG 4-man's taking on a local college golfer, Columbus State University.
Oh right,
Yes.
We're gonna. That'll
I
probably
hope
be.
it's Eric.
Oh, I don't know any of them. Do you know some of the guys?
Eric, he played at Point.
And he's at CSU now.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Eric War.
I remember him.
Oh yeah.
He's working the pro shop. I know you didn't. Point ain't always been your home course like it has for
Oh
the
my
Clay
gosh.
Boys, but
So that maybe get filmed this fall too because they're done with fall season and it may come out in January. 14-year-old will be out in December, I think.
Yeah.
The college golfer would be January, but that would be
first
huge.
of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said he was down to jump on the pod too.
Yeah.
It's just working time.
So we've reached out to several colleges, and I feel like that's our next step. We've played the coach; he whooped our tail. Maybe take on some college golfers.
Scott's coming.
Yep.
14-year-old Columbus State. If you have any connections with any colleges, let us know.
Yeah,
We're down to ride.
we're not scared to lose. We just want to
Topanga
film
will
it.
hold all four of us, 4 bags. We will go.
Let's get some UAB golfers going. We need to reach out. Do they have a golf team?
I don't know.
I'm sure they
I don't
do.
know. I would assume so. I
We
mean,
need to
they're
reach out to
D1.
them. I'm trying to go Birmingham so we can eat Cheesecake Factory. I want some fried mac and cheese bites.
We are
Taco-
not eating Cheesecake Factory if we go to
Oh.
Birmingham.
Tacova store's right across the street too.
Oh, we can go to Tacovas. I'll buy some boots.
Same parking lot.
Tacovas.
Yeah.
How much are Tacovas? An average pair?
Mine were like
$400.
$250.
I was about to say
The
that.
the real ones are $400.
I was about to say that's gonna be
Yeah,
there.
the full ones. Mine are the half the little ankle
Until
boots.
you told me the price, that was almost going to be the BSG Christmas. Everybody got a pair of Tacovas, but not no more.
Oh, I'm down. I want the shark skin.
Now,
Just give me a pair of jeans. That's what I've got. 2 pair of their
nope,
jeans.
now everybody's getting a pack of Vice golf balls from the
From
Amex.
RGC.
Yeah, everybody's getting a pack. It was gonna be boots, but maybe next year we'll be in a spot where the business
Oh.
can buy us all a Christmas gift.
With our logo,
yeah.
stamped.
Oh,
Like,
like
you know
leather.
how they stamp cows?
That'd
you
be
like
sick.
freeze
A
it
brand-
in the
a brand?
leather.
A
Yeah, the
brand?
brand.
Let's just test that on Brady. Let's brand
Obviously,
ready.
we
Let's
should.
brand
Brady,
ready.
you down?
We
No.
could between
The little
uh,
bitty thigh right there on top.
between in Texas how you held down Mitchell on the bed to show.
Whoa.
I think we can hold him down to brand him. He won't go nowhere.
He said, "I ain't never seen you fight Taught him real quick. He was not prepared.
We were the other night. The boys were in the car and they're like, "Mom and Dad, what's the funniest thing that's ever happened in your life?" And I started laughing, and Katie was like, "What?" And I was, she told a story, and she's like, "What were you laughing at?" And I started telling her. I said, "Well, in Texas, I was sitting at my desk editing, and all of a sudden, Zach was telling the story about holding down somebody, fighting, and I turn around, and he's on top of Mitchell.
Mitchell said, "You can't do that."
I said, "My bed done did like this." He's like stabbing him. Mitchell ain't got no shirt on, and he's just sitting here just stabbing him. And I said, "It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life."
I said, "I was ready. I'm always ready."
Always ready. So I think we can definitely hold him down. And Brandon.
Easy. Hot or cold. We'll do a hot one on the right,
Yeah.
cold one on the left.
So
cold
if
one.
you make custom metal logos on a stick, we need the BSG logo because we're gonna brand this bad boy right. He's ours forever.
I got one on the neck ready.
Yeah, you got some little lips on his neck.
No, the BSG logo.
Oh, on the neck?
No,
On the
it can't be
neck.
visible.
No, it's gotta be on the. It's gotta be on the leg.
Oh, you're down for it?
No.
Look, he's down for it.
He's gonna be
We'll do
down.
it in the frozen one so it doesn't hurt.
If
It just
you-
burns the skin with cold.
If you've got Mitchell sitting on top of him, he's not going nowhere.
I think I can hold him down and we'll do it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's Brandon. I'm down.
I'm down.
He's ours forever. Bailey, you now share him with us.
He probably wants LIV instead.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no. Oh, that's actually my drop zone question.
Let's do it. I wish the sound worked, but it don't. So we'll go with it.
The Warlord. Oh, yeah. The Warlord Men's Grooming Essentials question, drop zone question.
Let's talk about Warlord because
Yeah,
we haven't
go
had a
ahead.
podcast, so we haven't talked. We didn't have a
Cool.
drop zone the last episode,
Yeah.
so we haven't talked
I
about
got
it.
the new dark 30 cent.
Smell good?
Joni loves it.
Ooh, do you feel like when you put it on, like lights out, night vision comes on?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
New Modern
accidentally
Warfare
killed
2.
my
Yeah.
dog.
Which one?
Thought it was a predator.
The small one?
Max.
Oh, God.
Mushed him.
So Warlord, as you can see here, we have a few different scents. This is the beard oil. This you just put in your beard. It keeps it clean, looking good, and smelling good. They also have pomade, body wash,
Yeah.
Car scents.
car scents. I always
Truck
forget about
smells
those.
amazing.
Yep, car scents.
You know how they have, like, I don't know what it exactly was called. It was either dog shampoo or, like, dog deodorant or something.
Oh,
like
for the
that.
dog?
I forgot what. It was something to do with the dog. I was
You would
thinking-
know that.
Yeah, well, I was just searching on their page.
He's
I
got a
haven't
shirt.
tried.
He's got a sick Warlord shirt.
Speaking
Yeah.
of, we got to get Bud on here.
Oh, yeah,
The
Bud.
founder.
I wonder if he can tell some
Go
stories.
down to Mobile, see him.
Yep. So you can use our code BSG15. Same code for Proud 90 for Primo for Warlord Beard Oil. If you're a guy, don't let your beard look all nasty. Get some. And
If you're a girl, you can use the soap and shampoo.
yep, that's right. And the best thing to me that I thought was like this size right here lasts forever and it's not expensive at all. And then you get 15% off of that as well.
Exactly.
It's very affordable and it's way better to support a local veteran-owned business than going to Target and Walmart and getting some. So right here, Be the Beard, Warlord.
Be the beard.
Okay. This question, I don't know.
Let's get into it.
Let's get
It's
into
the
it.
LIV question. Are y'all ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Do you think any more of the top 50 golfers will go to live in 2023?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm thinking.
And I guess, do y'all have any predictions? on here?
Maybe 2 or 3 bottom side 50. Not
So
the
no,
top guys.
like top 25, nobody?
No, and I think it's only for money
Oh, yeah.
because they're getting to the problem where they're not getting them OWGR rating points.
Mhm.
So next year, 2023, some of the guys are going to be excluded from the majors.
Not
and
the
it-
U.S. Open. He said that he's
I've heard,
not,
I've
banning
heard
them.
all, even the PGA Championship, they're going to let them in.
What about Augusta?
I've heard that so far so good with Augusta. They haven't.
If Augusta rolls, they all roll.
I heard today via Dan Rappaport that he said that all majors are good with live players playing it if they qualify.
I loved what he said about the how casual live is now. He's
Yeah,
like,
I think it's.
I don't want that.
Yeah,
I want it to be high tension, quiet,
Let me give you the
all
top
business.
10 in the world right now. Let's see if any of them are going. You got Rory, Scotty, Cam. Oh, Cam's gone. Why is he? How old is this
No,
list?
Cam Young
Oh.
is gone, not Cam Smith.
Cam Smith,
Cam Smith
Patrick.
is gone.
Yeah, Cam's the
Oh.
Aussie.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll,
Oh yeah.
Patrick Cantlay, John Rahm, Xander Schauffele, Will,
Patrick's gone too, right?
no, Will Zalatoris, Justin Thomas, Colin, and Matt Fitzpatrick. I could see. I don't know if Matt Fitzpatrick would.
He
go.
would be the only one.
You think so?
I feel like John Rahm would, but
Well,
I don't know.
thought he would, but he made a I think he made a statement on it about
John
him
Rahm?
staying.
So did
Yeah.
Bryson and Brooks.
Did they?
And Pat
Bryson's
Perez.
a joke. They're both
Yeah.
clowns, anyways. Pat Perez. They put out a report the other day. Did y'all see his career earnings?
Oh yeah.
It was like every year in the PGA and then the one on Live, and everybody's like, did he make the right decision? And if it's about money, he definitely made the right decision.
He wasn't winning anything big anyway.
He was like averaging like 700,000 a year in
Mm-hmm.
winnings. A couple years he had like 1.2. But this year he's what, 3 million, I think, just
I think
from
he's
Live.
No, I thought it was
think
more
it's
than that. It was 8.
Yeah, I think it's 8.
Yeah, so if it's
You
about
can't
money,
read.
he made the right move.
Well, I think he earned a lot this past weekend. They did their final event, and I'm pretty sure he won.
Yeah.
He got a lot of team money for that one.
I mean, and at his point in his career, he's not competing.
No, I mean he's definitely.
He's got enough sponsorships to keep him afloat.
Yeah.
But you get $8 million.
You know, he's technically the oldest Jordan athlete. Do you think Jordan still got him on the roster?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Jordan don't care. You know what he said about them kids. Can't say it on here.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Jordan?
Yeah, when he's talking about kids dying or whatever for
Oh.
his shoes, he said something them kids.
Oh, well, geez. Well, Jordan, you know, that's why I don't wear Jordans. I wear FootJoys. I ain't got them on today.
Brooks.
Brooks.
You got on a pair too?
Yeah.
Are those for running? Do y'all run?
Yeah, run to the buffet, my boy.
Oh, my gosh.
I run out there in the warehouse whenever they.
Top 50. So Hideki, he's in the top 50.
He's on the edge. They had a rumor of him going this year,
Yeah,
but
they said that if he went, it was going to turn
the
the
Japanese crowd would.
What
buy
about Shane Lowry? He's the Irishman.
No, he won't go.
tables. No, I don't think so.
Joaquin?
Joaquin.
Yeah,
He's already
Joaquin.
gone.
Oh, I was about to say.
I'm pretty sure Joaquin.
Fleetwood. Fleetwood's probably staying with PGA, I think.
Yeah, well, he ain't winning either. So
Mm-hmm.
I think any of them that are on the edge of just staying in contention,
Yeah.
I think they go. I
But,
would.
You know, the PGA is doing that thing this next year where they're doing the 12 elevated events, which they've already kind of had that in the past, but they're just raising the purses on like all the top.
Thank you,
events.
Live Golf.
Oh, yeah. Thanks
Live
for
Golf
Yeah,
is pushing them.
It's kind of like what I mentioned earlier about
Mm-hmm.
DXP, something that rhymes with that.
Oh, I thought we were talking about D-Generation X.
That's what I was thinking.
I was like, is that what we're talking about?
But since one person or one company raises
Raise
their
up.
prices, everybody else has to raise their price.
Yep.
I'm trying to look at the PGA's tournament schedule, what tournaments are coming up, because I want to make a prediction and see who can get one.
The Century is probably the next biggest one.
Oh yeah, because it was it was the first week in January.
Yeah.
Because when we went to Hawaii this year, we were like 7 days after they had left.
Yeah, that's what really like officially kicks off the.
I say their schedule's so weird. So it started September
That's
technically.
right.
Yeah, the President's Cup.
It's like a football season.
So they've got a tournament this weekend. It's in Mexico. Probably nobody's really gonna play it.
I wouldn't go down there. I'd be scared.
So they got the RSM Classic. That's in St. Simon Island, Georgia. There's the big one's probably gonna be the Hero World Challenge.
Yeah.
That's Tiger's tournament.
That's
one
right.
of them. Where's our first major at? There's none the rest of this year, correct?
Nope.
And
The
then
Masters will be the first one, right?
Yeah, in April.
Oh, well, you got the
First.
players, but it's not a major.
Oh, right.
So we won't make no predictions right now because the tournament the rest of the year is kind of boring.
Guys may not even be on it.
Who?
The guys.
Oh, that we're speaking? Yeah,
Yeah.
they may sign
Yeah.
They
deals.
might be with Liv.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for episode 28. We're glad that y'all checked it out. Thanks, Mason. I mean, Brandon Mason. I messed it up.
I almost did that earlier.
Call him Mason.
Yeah.
But it goes by B Mason.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for coming on. This was a great episode. Make sure you check out Warlord, Beard Roll, Proud 90, Primo, be.still.com.
18 birdies.
18 birdies. Use BSG15 to check out.
Peace.
See ya.